Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Let's Play Hush Hush, Only Your Love Can Save Them. 27. Juli, es geht weiter und ich glaube, wir laufen in einen riesigen Scheißeberg. Ich habe echt Angst. Angst um mich, Angst um meine Mädels. Mal gucken. The storm is raging outside. The wind roars. The rain rips. The next few days. Everything is on the line. Ich muss mal speichern. Yes. Und wir gehen ein bisschen jobben. Oh, Mio. Und Lotus. Lotus? Holy smokes, it is coming down like crazy out there. You see? This is nature's way of telling us to stay inside and game. So let's not argue and just do what she says. Coming out with me. Game, snack, snuggle. Do it. Lol. Yeah. Auf jeden Fall. Attention coffee lovers. This is Lotus, your friendly neighborhood barista. Hola, aloha and hello. The queen bean is very closed. Please do not drop by until the storm is past. Please do not purchase pre-ground instant coffee to tide you over. That should only be considered a last resort. Thank you. We look forward to serving you more when the world no longer feels like it's coming to an end. Bye. Okay. Oder halt nicht okay. Okay, Mios Haus. Oh, ich hab so Schiss. Da ist doch bestimmt dieser Typ irgendwo in der Nähe. Dem poliere ich die Fresse. Getting to Mios apartment takes much longer than usual. The weather frequently surges into full-blown tropical storm, then dies back down into just torrential rain. As a result, many of the roads suddenly become impassable, where runoff drains can't keep up. By the time you get to her building, the rain has finally let up somewhat. You close your umbrella and make it to the building awning without getting soaked. Thunder still rolls in the distance, however. The storm promises you it hasn't gone far. When you ring up Mio's apartment, her voice sounds bright and shiny amongst the gloom of the rain.
Hey, you made it! Thank you for visiting me!
Gerne!
Come on up! I've got emergency rations and video games. This is the place to hunker down.
Ich bin dabei. Ich bin sowas von dabei. When you reach Mio's apartment, the door is open and she greets you with a hug.
Hey, babe. I'm so happy to see you. The lights keep doing this flickering thing, by the way. I think the power is mulling over whether it should go out. So prepare yourself mentally in case that happens.
Dann können wir aber nicht mehr weiterzocken, wenn der Strom weg ist.
It's hard to play video games without power, but I have several portable options, freshly charged, lots of candles, and snacks that do not require heat or refrigeration.
Sie hat's echt drauf. Ich habe nur gerade überlegt, vielleicht sollte ich auch mal ein paar Batterien kaufen für meinen Gameboy, falls mal wirklich irgendwie was ist. Und Kerzen kaufen.
And, I mean, if the power goes out, there's probably other stuff we could get up to.
Hä? Was denn für other stuff?
I can think of at least one activity we could do in the dark. Like sleeping. What? What did you think I was going to say?
Natürlich sleeping, was denn sonst? I had better be leading to a 12-hour game of battles and bastards. I'm afraid of the dark hold me and I mean we can do both at the same time. I seem to recall at least one of us being into that. Yeah.
Ah! Yep, there it is.
There is what?
You! Okay, look. If you're going to bring up the past, I would like to gently remind you that there was drinking involved in that offer.
Okay.
But, I mean, I've got 4 or 5 bottles of cheap wine here. We can boot up party mode anytime.
Fein. Hast du Met da? Für Met bin ich zu haben.
I've been doing a lot of thinking this past week.
Mhm.
Well, ever since our talk in the rain, to be more precise.
Habe ich mir schon gedacht.
And can I just say, off the bat, that as cliche as a heart-to-heart in the rain sounds, it was basically everything I ever hoped for. I don't care if you think I'm a drama llama. I get hung up on moments and symbols and stuff. Deal with it.
Ich deal with it.
Anyway, I got distracted. I'll get to the point.
Okay.
I'd like to talk about the drama for a moment. Is that cool?
Okay, but if we go back out to the rain, we're going to need better gear than an umbrella. I literally love every word you speak. Ich nehme das hier.
You lame sweetheart.
Ich bin ein Sweetheart.
You don't even know what you're talking about. You've gone mad with simp energy.
Ja, du hast mich erwischt.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, my meaningful heart to heart. I want to show you, well, everything. Come with me.
Okay. Mio walks across her apartment to the one door she keeps closed. She opens it and indicates for you to go in. Da ist der Nerdroom, den ich gesucht habe. Inside is her bedroom. Oh, das ist noch viel besser. As you enter, this pleasant smell of flowers and candy fills your senses. The room is mostly lit by the glow of a six-screen computer setup. Das ist übertrieben. Aber ich mag diese Pflanze da, diese Pixelpflanze. Das ist witzig. Und dieser Kaktor da. Und, oh, was ist das denn Knuffiges? Und ein Regal mit irgendwelchen, weiß nicht, Anime-Figuren oder was. Und ein Poster. Und hier sieht es ein bisschen mehr aus, wie bei mir. Oh, auch diese Treppe mit den Fragezeichenboxen. Sehr witzig. Oh, ist das süß. Sad Panda, wie Sad Panda Studio. Witzig, witzig. Was steht da? Steht da Spermada? Oh, tatsächlich. Das sind ja auch Spermien. Was ist Spermada? Mio, ich glaube, du musst das mal bitte erklären. Ist da ein Poster von Blush Blush oben? Okay, genug analysiert. The walls are all full of adorable posters. And there are stuffies and toys tucked here and there. There's literally a bunk bed. It's actually more adorable than you expected. Das ist übrigens, wo ich das hier sehe, hatten wir früher auch mal ein Hochbett und darunter unser Computer-Setup. Tatsächlich, um Platz zu sparen, was eigentlich ziemlich cool ist, beziehungsweise um Platz noch auszunutzen. Unser Problem war grundsätzlich, dass die Deckenhöhe da doch ein bisschen, das sieht hier aus, als ob hier doch ein bisschen mehr Platz wäre. In unserer alten Wohnung war gar nicht so viel Platz für ein Hochbett. Das war schon etwas schwierig, da oben noch reinzuklettern. Und, was ich überhaupt nicht gemocht habe, das Bett neu beziehen. Das ist da oben, wenn man keinen Platz hat, eine wahre Katastrophe. Okay, zurück zum Spiel.
This is it, the gamer girl room.
Gefällt mir. Willst du meinen Gamer Boy Room sehen?
Normally I might make the excuse that I keep all this stuff for the character I play. But truthfully, I just like this stuff.
Völlig okay. Man muss sich nicht
What do you
verstellen
think?
im Internet. It's cute. I would probably fall out of that bed every time. Das ist mir noch nicht passiert. Was allerdings daran liegt, dass genau wie hier noch so eine Latte im Weg ist. Und damit meine ich diese Latte am Bett, ihr Schmutzfinken. Sonst wäre ich wahrscheinlich auch das eine oder andere Mal rausgepurzelt. I think it's very Mio. Und is that a Titanus GeForce 8600 TXNI Crux?
You can tell that by the screensaver rendering?
Yes.
Holy crap! Yes, it is! It's actually 2 of them in Series Crossfire. It heats my home.
Ja. Spaß die Heizung.
Jeez! You kinda just blew my mind a little there. Could you really tell that by just looking at the screen? Are you a paid actor or something?
Nein.
I take it you like the setup then.
Ja. Ich hatte nämlich nur 2 Bildschirme. Ein Drittel von dem, was du da hast. Und die beiden sind noch nicht mal identisch. Ich habe einen großen und einen kleinen Bildschirm. Schöner wäre es, wenn ich 2 identische Bildschirme hätte. Aber so? Aber im Ernst, ich glaube, ich bräuchte nie im Leben 6. What the fuck? Ich brauche eigentlich auch nicht mal 3. Du hast 9 Monitore insgesamt. Für 2 Rechner, die du besitzt. Leck mich am Arsch. Ja.
Okay, I'm not going to admit that cold reading my setup gave me a bit of a lady boner, but I'll insinuate it.
Der Begriff Ladyboner haut mich irgendwie immer vom Stuhl.
So, did you happen to watch the live stream? the one I sent you?
Ja.
You know, the live stream.
Hey, weißt du, dass ich das war?
Sorry, I'm getting super awkward about it. I should just say it.
Achso, das weiß ich vielleicht gar nicht, dass ich das war. Yeah, I watched it. Yeah, I won the auction. Und oh wow, yes, I mean, it was hot.
Oh, thank you. Wow, this is way more embarrassing than I thought it was going to be.
Keine Sorge, keine
I
Sorge.
was about to pour my heart out here, but you got this funny look. Really DTF-y.
Was ist DTF? Bin ich so wenig Internet, dass ich nicht mal weiß, was DTF bedeutet? Moment, Google, Hilfe. DTF. Okay, das half mir nicht. DTF Meaning. Down to fuck? Internet-Slang. Down to fuck. Willing to engage in casual sex without necessarily seeking that in particular. Okay. I'll take it.
Sorry. What I was going to tell you is that I want to change.
Okay.
I want to change everything because of you.
Because of me.
I've decided that last live stream will be my last ever.
Oh Mann, das ist jetzt ein bisschen traurig. Ich habe den gerade erst entdeckt.
A long time ago, I made a decision that I was going to do them just because I thought they would be fun.
Sind sie nicht?
But now,
Und du kriegst Geld dafür.
I know that those feelings have run their course.
Ich meine, man muss sich ja nicht verkaufen. Nicht so, das hast du doch gar nicht nötig.
I still think being on camera and doing your own thing is great.
Yep.
But now, the whole thing is starting to wear on me. At some point, it was no longer fun or empowering, and I didn't stop it then.
Was, warum hast du dann weitergemacht? Mach eine Pause, wenn du nicht möchtest. Zock weiter, wenn du Spaß hast.
But I'm stopping it now.
Okay.
So, are we cool? Can we maybe have a slightly fresh start? This time with a side dish of more honesty and less random skeletons in my closet, maybe?
Ich habe nicht das Gefühl, dass wir jemals wenig ehrlich zueinander waren. We're cool. New start. Want to make out in the arcade? Maybe. Can we just see where things go from here? Nein, we're cool. New start? Arcade.
You really are a smooth criminal, you know that?
Danke.
So, I have just one more thing to do before I put everything behind me.
Okay.
And before I tell you, I already know what you're going to say. But I need to stress that I've already made up my mind. That one super fan that I've had for almost 2 years, I want to meet them face to face and tell them the streams are over.
Du meinst, dieser GG is everything? Triff dich nicht mit ihm. Wenn das der Typ ist, der mich da schon mal erstochen hat, in einem Paralleluniversum sozusagen, dann würde ich den nicht treffen. Der ist ja verrückt.
They've invested so much money over the years, and I told them I would meet them once in public to thank them. I owe them a lot, so I want to do this right and offer to give them back their money.
Behalt das Geld.
Last week, they emailed me to let me know they'd be in town.
Oh.
I'm planning to see them later tonight.
Warum hast du gedoxt, in welcher Stadt du wohnst?
Then I can be done with everything and put it behind me.
Okay, sounds cool. Can I go with you for backup? I don't think this is a good idea, Mio. You shouldn't do this. Let me go talk to them. Es ist eigentlich wirklich keine gute Idee. Ich meine, man weiß ja nie, was für komische Gestalten im Internet rumlaufen. Kein Witz. Leute aus dem Internet sollte man nicht treffen. Kein Witz. Ihr wisst, von wem ich rede. Nein, kleiner Scherz. Alles cool. Ich möchte gern mit für Backup. Nein, ich sollte eigentlich sagen, dass es keine gute Idee ist. Ich halte das wirklich für keine gute Idee. Ich halte es wirklich für keine gute Idee.
I know it sounds a bit reckless and crazy, but I feel like I need to close this chapter myself. I've already arranged to meet them at the arcade. Janitors will be there, and the place is covered in cameras. I'll be safe, I promise.
Oh, bitte, wenn nicht, dann... Boah.
Anyway,
das würde mein
thanks
Herz brechen.
again for being here for me.
Gerne.
One way or another, things will be different. Tomorrow is a new day. Would you excuse me for a moment? I'll BRB.
Wenn du wieder auf dem Balkon
Feel
bist.
free to snoop in my underwear drawer, or better yet, my sexy cosplay drawer. Might give you some ideas.
Okay. 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 Mio leaves the room, and you hear her make her way to the washroom. Looking around the room, you suddenly notice a notification pop up on her screen. It says Superfan 100 Arcade 9 p.m. Unsure of what to... mein Monitor will alle 4 Stunden einmal ausgehen, weil er meint, Energie sparen zu müssen. Aber nicht, wenn ich zocke, bitteschön. So. Unsure of what to do at first, you sit down at her computer and wake the lock screen. You notice right away that the login screen is custom code. Something called Ruri Wall Exe. It looks sophisticated. Ruri haben wir einmal getroffen. Aber die haben wir nicht unter den Kontakten, ne? Sie ist auch ein Charakter aus Crush. Hackerin. You can tell that any attempt to enter an incorrect password will log the attempt, take your picture, and send an alert to whomever designed the code. This is next level stuff, way beyond what you can do with standard tools. Your options are to put on your black hat or guess. What do you do? Hack the computer, guess the password, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing I can do. Unable to figure out a way into the system without giving yourself away, you're forced to give up and leave the computer. When Mio returns, her computer screen has already gone back to low power mode, so she doesn't realize you were fiddling with it.
Alright, I think it's time to get this party started. I'm all dolled up and ready to kick some butt.
Ich hätte mich in erster Linie überhaupt nicht erst an den Rechner gesetzt. Das macht man nicht. Ich habe die Erlaubnis bekommen, an ihren Unterwäscheschrank zu gehen.
Wanna play some board games and drink wine? Or should I beat your butt at one of my video games while we drink wine?
Hauptsache Wein? I'm surprised you didn't suggest we have some wine. It's time to beat your butt at these video games I've heard so much about.
Bring it on!
Okay.
I'm going to humble you so hard, your grandkids will be apologizing to me.
Das sind dann auch deine Grandkids. Ha 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 ha.
I don't really know what that means, but let's play and drink wine.
Okay. Mio and you play games for hours, partaking in her favorite drinks and generally having a great time. Ich überlege gerade, ob sie da einen Videorekorder hat. Sind das CDs oder Schallplatten? Und dieses Poster kann ich nicht zuordnen. Da steht Godzilla. Nice. After losing a few rounds of Tatrash. Okay, wenn man es laut vorliest, weiß ich, was das heißen soll. Das klingt ja wie Tetris. Tatrash. Mio looks at you suspiciously.
I think maybe you're cheating.
Das ist gemein.
I think you and this wine are working together.
Nein.
Wow. Okay, I think maybe I had a little too much. Would you excuse me for just a sec? I need to rest my eyes for a little bit.
Sie hat Sex gesagt. Sorry. Mio gets up and leaves the room. A short while later, you peek into her room and can hear her softly snoring on her bed. You sneak out of Mio's apartment. Warum bleibst du nicht einfach da? You know that she'll be getting on an alert on her computer in the next 15 minutes for a meeting. You jump in your car, determined to get to the arcade before she does. For the time being, the storm has calmed merrily to a heavy pouring rain. You speed off down the street. Your tires screech as you round each corner. You feel an overwhelming sense of dread creeping into the back of your mind, and you hit the gas as though to escape it. You look into your rear-view mirror on the lookout for cops, but just as you get to make another aggressive turn, your brake pedal hits the floor without resistance. Was? Your brakes are cut. Was? A moment of panic. Your hand drops immediately to the parking brake, and you pull it with all of your strength. Your car hydroplanes. You feel a bead of sweat drop from your eyebrow. You see the willow tree you're about to crash into. There's a loud sound, and you lose consciousness. Nein! Nein! Dieser verdammte Superfan! When you awaken, you're disoriented. It's quiet. Your head is propped up against an airbag. Wenigstens lebe ich diesmal noch. You step out of your car. It's completely totaled. No one has come by. You're not even sure. You're not sure even what time it is. In a daze, you begin to jog toward the arcade. You reach the miniature golf course. Your head is bleeding, but it doesn't hurt. You jog over to the employee entrance to the arcade and find it ajar. You search the building, calling Mio's name. You quickly make your way to the back rooms, and that's where you find her. Was? Her body is cold and lifeless. You note, almost absent-mindedly, that there's no way she would be tall enough to fit in the costume the way she is. Wow. And it's true. Someone used a machete to get her to fit as well as she does. Boah, lass das nur ein böser Traum sein, ey. Walking out of the room, you wander. Eventually, you find a janitor in the dumpster outside. The police arrive. You're taken. Your head hurts. Her shoe. But where's Mio? Where is she? Nothing else makes sense anymore, and you slip into a dark dream. What the fuck? What the fuck? Was? You got Mio's super tragic ending. Hey, das ist nicht mehr witzig. Das ist nicht mehr witzig. You'll need to defeat the one who killed you earlier in the story before you rest easy. You were too late, but you'll get him next time. Hey, komme ich jetzt von hier aus nicht mehr zurück? Ich mein... Gab es eine Möglichkeit hier irgendwie raus? Ich muss mich hier mal... Mio. Ja. Lotus. Ja. Okay. Mio. Skip. Ich meine, was soll ich machen hier? Ich muss auf jeden Fall mit ihr.
Oh!
Okay, sounds good. Can I go with you for backup?
No. Honestly, I don't want to mix those worlds together.
Na, ja, aber...
I've already arranged to meet them at the arcade. Janitors will be there, and the place is covered in cameras. I'll be safe, I promise.
So wie sie das sagt, sie ist überhaupt nicht safe. Ich müsste das Passwort hacken. Wie viel Lack kann ich kriegen? Nicht genug. Scheiße. Ja, das wollte ich nicht nochmal sehen. You need to defeat the one who killed you earlier in the story before you rest easy. Wisst ihr was? Ich habe das Gefühl, ich bin in eine Sackgasse gelaufen an der Stelle. Ich habe echt das Gefühl, ich komme hier nicht weg. Scheiße. Scheiße auch. Ich muss mal gucken, ob ich das nicht irgendwie... Ich darf nicht mit dem Auto wegfahren, aber ich habe ja gar keine andere Chance. Fuck, ey. Okay, ich nehme jetzt andere Sachen, aber das... Ich weiß nicht, ob das was bringt. Okay, I'm scared of the dark.
Yeah,
Hold me.
done. I can do that.
Okay, danke. Mio gives you another hug. This one lingering much longer. You can feel the tips of her finger pressing against your shoulder blades, pulling you closer. When she lets go, she smiles with unguarded affection. And then she winks and tickles your stomach.
Tickle, tickle.
Ey, ich tickle zurück.
So, I've been doing a lot of thinking this past week. Well, ever since our talk...
Okay, das ist ja... Ich laufe ja jetzt genau in die gleiche Geschichte. Okay, dann, das.
You're not kidding. I went outside to bring my garbage to the bin, and the wind got very fresh with me. And I mean, it literally pushed me over and almost ripped my hoodie off. I think I actually said the word senpai out loud.
Oh je.
That went to a weird place. Let's move on. I want to show you, well, everything. Come with me.
It's cute. I will probably follow bed every time. I think it's very Mio. Ja, das hilft alles nicht. Ich kann sie doch nicht...
Sad that my reflex is to consider that an insult at first.
Nein.
Oof. I gotta untangle a lot of knots still, it would seem. So, did you happen to watch the live stream? The one I sent you? You know, the...
Ja. Well, yeah, I won the auction.
What? That was you?
That was me.
I mean, the private auction. Afterwards.
Yes.
I was so surprised and confused when the winner, when you didn't have me do anything.
Ja, weil ich ein völlig normaler Mensch mit einem gesunden Verstand bin.
I even
Der Frauen
thought for a
respektiert.
moment that
Entschuldigung,
it could have
bitte.
been you. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. Are you disappointed in me? Are you angry?
Nein. No, of course not. I don't want to tell you how to live your life. I just felt it was the right thing to do. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't want to share you because I just care. It's confusing. Yeah, but I'm all mixed up about it. I'm not sure the best way to be there for you, but I tried. I didn't want to share you. I didn't want to share you, yeah.
Yeah, I'm confused too. This was so kind and strange and impossible and wonderful and weird. I really haven't made it easy on you, have I?
Nicht, ja, geht.
The truth is, I want to change. I want things to be different. And it's all because of you. And you've given me the chance and the reason to do it. So, thank you. I've decided that last live stream will be my last.
Oh no. No. Ich bin wieder hier. Das führt mich alles auf den gleichen Pfad. Maybe, can we just see where things go from here?
Yeah, I can respect that. So, I have just one more thing to do before I put everything behind me.
You shouldn't do this. Let me go talk to them.
No, I can't.
Doch, lass mich gehen.
Please understand.
Nein.
I started this whole mess. I need to finish it myself. Otherwise, I just won't have the closure I need. Besides, I'll make sure they don't do anything bad.
Wenn du wüsstest.
I've already arranged to meet them at the arcade. Janitors will be there, and the place is covered in cameras. I'll be safe, I promise.
Ich muss das irgendwie kaputt machen. Ich kann nicht hacken. Ich kann kein Passwort raten. I'm surprised you didn't suggest we have some wine.
Well, I've been trying to branch out, you see. But now that you mention it, I could go for some wine myself. And a little gaming, followed up by more wine.
Me and you play games for hours. Oh. Scheiße, 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 scheiße. 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 Ich glaube, ich bin gerade in eine Sackgasse gerannt. Ich glaube, ich komme hier nicht mehr weg. Ich meine, ich habe zum Glück noch einen zweiten Speicherstand, den ich nicht gelöscht habe. Fuck. Ich weiß nicht, wann das war, aber ich werde den starten. Hoffentlich mich an alles erinnern, was ich gemacht habe. Oder meine Videos parallel laufen lassen, um zu gucken. Und dann so weit spielen, dass ich diesen komischen Typen irgendwie anders beseitigen kann. Weil irgendwas muss ich doch tun. Scheiße auch. Okay, das war mein Plan. Ich schneide rein, wenn ich irgendwie wieder da bin. Fuck, ey. Okay, ich bin jetzt da an Mios Haus. Da treffe ich ihn jetzt das erste Mal. Ich habe jetzt ein bisschen die Dialoge waren jetzt alle identisch. Ich habe jetzt allerdings auf Lucky ein bisschen geskillt für das Passwort. Jetzt weiß ich aber gerade gar nicht, wie hoch mein Lucky eigentlich sein muss. Ich versuch's, ich push jetzt meinen Lucky beim Passwort knacken, falls ich diesen Typen hier nicht irgendwie zerlegen kann. Aber den kriege ich so nicht weg. Ich könnte ihn natürlich töten. Dann muss ich aber ein bisschen anders. Ich nehme mal einen anderen Dialog.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. You're sort of like her new dog, huh? She's always taking you for walks? Name's Harris. And you and me, we've got some business to discuss. I want you to listen and listen close. Because this shit ends now. I'm tired of seeing you pawing at my girl. Who do you think you are? Rolling into town, sticking your nose into another man's business.
Ja, den Dialog kennen wir ja schon. Das Problem ist... Moment. Ich nehme einfach kurz mal diesen Dialogstrang. Weil da packt er sein blödes Messer aus. Mal das hier.
It's way too late. Trouble's here. Now it's just a matter of who gets hurt. Because I'd hate to think how Mia would react when she finds out that she's nothing more than a side piece.
Ist sie nicht.
That's right. I've been looking into you.
Okay, ja. Das kennen wir. Ja, das wäre eigentlich das, aber dann geht er ja auch einfach. Okay, I'll go. Seems like the only thing I really have to do is take care of you. Nehm ich mal das
I
hier.
was hoping you would say that.
Ja, jetzt kommt er mit seinem scheiß Messer. Und ich brauche Violence 4.
Good. Now get the hell out of here.
As you drive away from Mio's building, you can't decide whether to phone Mio or what to... you can't decide whether to phone Mio or what to say to her. When you get home, you try texting her to let her know that you had to cancel your plans. But she doesn't answer. After a few hours, it begins to rain, and an enormous sense of dread pours over your mind. Just as you're about to try calling Mio again, you receive a text. Arcade, help. The dread takes you completely. You rush to your car. You break the speed limit. The rain drowns the world before your eyes. You get to the arcade and find the front door is ajar. You rush inside, calling Mio's name. You search the building before finding your way to the back rooms. Nicht schon wieder! Don't start trouble and don't back down. This is a tricky situation. Ja, witzig! Witzig! Ich brauche 4 Violence. Ich habe leider nur ein... Ich habe leider nur einen Abend. Es gibt keine 4 Punkte Violence drauf. Behaupte ich jetzt mal ganz frech. Es gibt 2 Punkte Violence. Sagenhafte 2. Und tagsüber, also am frühen Morgen, kann ich das nicht nehmen. Scheiße. Ah! Okay, dann muss ich nochmal zurück. Ich nehme einen anderen Speicherpunkt. Yes.
Ah. Cut the...
Okay, dann okay.
Oh. Darns! Oh yeah, of course. Please go ahead.
Ich nehme jetzt gerade mal den Anruf an von Cassie. Keine Ahnung, was da passiert. Aber einfach mal einen anderen Dialogstrang. Mio gets up and leaves the room. Once she's gone, you swipe your phone to answer the call. Cassie's voice is on the other side, on the other end before you can even say hello. She sounds upset.
Hey, it's me. I'm freaking out here. I didn't know who else to call. Some bad shit is going down right now. I got pulled into a meeting and torn down. My boss is furious. The questions didn't make any sense. I'm really afraid. I'm not sure what I did wrong, but someone screwed up. And I might catch heat. What do I do?
Ich mache gerade ein anderes Problem auf. Ich krieg die Krise hier. Ich weiß nicht, was ich tun soll. Was passiert hier? Stay calm, you're fine. You're just shaking the trees and seeing what falls. If you know nothing, you're safe. Just keep your mouth shut and get off this call. You're gonna check to see, they're gonna check to see who you go running to. Why no, I don't want to discuss my life insurance. Ich nehme das hier.
Yeah, okay. You're right. They're just putting the fear of God into everyone. Just seeing who cracks. Nothing to crack here. I just don't know what's wrong. Going off grid for a day or two. Talk soon. Bye.
Bye. You hang up the phone and put it on silent. Absentmindedly you start selecting and deselecting characters. Ja gut, dann den Rest kennen wir. Und dann ist Mio traurig, das tut mir voll leid. Ich skippe bis zum nächsten Teil. Ich habe irgendwie einen anderen Dialog getriggert und ich weiß gerade nicht wie. Weil ich gerade komplett alles übersprungen habe. Scheiße, da war ich ein bisschen zu schnell. Moment. Was habe ich denn getan? I don't know how you're going to react, but I want to say it out loud and then I want to... Can you promise to hear the whole thing? I promise. Thank you, my live stream. I've been selling myself, holding auctions and doing what bidders want me to do, like a cam girl. Ja, das hatten wir doch gerade. I realized that I'm so lonely. Genau, und dann kommt plötzlich hier...
There's a fan who's learned my identity. An enormous, insane amount of money. Anything I want, if they can have me.
Aber, wie habe ich den Dialog denn getriggert jetzt? It's incredibly dangerous, Mio. That's how people get hurt. Also ja, also jetzt muss ich echt vorsichtig sein, habe ich das Gefühl. Speicherpunkt, Speicherpunkt. Ich speichere jetzt hier, jetzt wird brutal gespeichert.
I know. I would never have considered it, ever. But this voice in my head keeps telling me that this is what I do. This is what I'm good for. This is what I've brought on myself. And I feel like I'm speeding toward an edge, and I can't hit the brake.
Das kenne ich, das
I
Gefühl.
feel like I'm hypnotized or something. And I'm hoping you notice. I'm hoping you hit the brake.
Solange niemand den Bremsschlauch durchschneidet, ist alles okay.
I want to tear down all the things making me sad. I want to stop the streaming, the auctions, the secret life. I need to tell this person, who I've allowed to become obsessed with me, that I am not the person they think I am.
Ich habe jetzt Angst, dass sie von mir spricht. Weil ich obsessed bin. Aber okay.
Because I don't want to be that person anymore.
Wir müssen diesen Typen irgendwie loswerden.
And I don't know if I can do it. But for the first time, when I'm with you, I feel like I can try. So if you want to be with other people, if you don't want me,
Das ist jetzt nicht das Problem.
please, just tell me right now.
Wir müssen diesen Typen irgendwie loswerden.
I promise I won't hate you.
Nein, das kennen wir ja alles. Das ist okay. Count on me. Alles ist
Can't
super.
help it. I already am.
Okay. Das, ja, das haben wir. Oh mein Gott. Jetzt habe ich auch irgendwie das Secret, das nächste. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Home. Home, genau. Ich wollte auf Lucky gehen, ne? Ich gehe auf Lucky und zwar volle Kanne. Dann errate ich nämlich das Passwort. Lucky. Wobei ich jetzt natürlich nicht einmal weiß, wie viel Lucky ich brauche. So, Mystic. Hallo? Das Number ist nicht da. Hey? Ja? Okay. Mhm. Dorian. Ach du Scheiße. Wie viel? Wie viel? Okay, ja. Okay, ja. Ich schneide rein, wenn ich durch bin. Bis später.
Well, I mean, that's fair, but also, ouch on the brutal honesty. I helped pick out those decorations, I'll have you know.
Habe ich gesagt. Habe ich gewusst.
You. Oh!
Okay, ich habe jetzt irgendwie, haha, ein Achievement gekriegt. Weil ich es tatsächlich geschafft habe, von Mio alle Secrets zu kriegen. Weil ich beim letzten Mal irgendwie, irgendwas anderes angeklickt habe anscheinend. Ja, ja. Ich habe ein Achievement, weil ich bei Mio alle 5 Secrets bekommen habe. Hey! Okay, ich bin auch jetzt fast an dem Punkt angelangt, um zu sagen,
No.
dass ich jetzt ihr Passwort rate. 38 Lucky, ich bin auf 38 Lucky. Es hat on point gereicht. Ich hoffe, dass ich damit jetzt alles verhindern kann. Wenn nicht, raste ich aus. Dann spiele ich nicht mehr weiter. Ich will nicht, dass Mio stirbt. Throwing everything to chance, you close your eyes, imagine Mio as clearly in your mind as you can and look for the best word to enter. You type the words crush crush time 1337. A moment later, you are logged in. The screen says, welcome Mio. What do you want to do? Tell Superfan 100 you want to meet now. Also es ist nicht GG's Everything, der ist wirklich Superfan 100? Okay. Look through Mio's private pictures. Nein, check your horoscope. Check your horoscope? Warum? Ich sagte, wir treffen uns jetzt. Ich fahr hin. Oder wir fahren nicht hin. You sent a message to Superfan 100 telling them you want to meet right away. They start writing their reply almost immediately. You wait. They say yes, let's meet now. Arcade in 20 minutes. Come alone. You accept, then delete the message to destroy the evidence. Anything else? Wir loggen uns einfach aus. Das kann ich nicht machen, ich logge mich aus. A little message pops up that says bye and the screen goes blank. When Mia returns, her computer screen has already gone back to low power mode, so she doesn't realize you were fiddling with it. Ja, wer weiß, wenn ich mir jetzt noch die Bilder angeguckt hätte, hätte es vielleicht richtig Ärger gegeben.
Alright, I think it's time to get this party started. I'm all dolled up and ready to kick some butt.
Okay.
Want to play some board games and drink wine? Or should I beat your butt at one of my video games while we drink wine?
Actually, I got a quick emergency. A friend just texted and he needs to needs my help super quick. I won't be long, I promise. Listen, I can't explain, but I need to go. It's super important, but I'll be back very soon. Sorry.
I want to ask you so badly where you're going. What's going on? If it's someone else?
It is someone else, but...
But I hid so much from you. It wouldn't be right to suddenly be that girl.
Es ist okay.
But please, come back soon.
Das hoffe ich sehr.
Or let me know if you're not. Just so I know you're safe.
Ich hoffe auch, dass ich safe bin.
Please?
Wirklich, wirklich, wirklich. Ich sehe gerade, dass mein Mikrofon ab und zu übersteuert oder gerade eben kurz. Wirklich! Eieiei. Ich hoffe, das war nicht zu oft. Das sehe ich jetzt gerade das erste Mal. You kiss Mio gingerly on the forehead and walk out of the apartment. You get into your car and begin to drive toward the arcade. When you're only a few blocks away, you pull over suddenly. Your mind is racing. You agonize over what to do. Take a deep breath, find your nerve, and continue driving. Call Fumi. Wir rufen sie an. Sie muss uns helfen. You dig out your phone and call Fumi.
This is Special Agent Fumi. CI Marshmallow, is that you? What's happening?
Harris stuck his head up. He's waiting for me at the arcade. Harris is waiting for me at the arcade. I have credible evidence he was planning to hurt someone. Ist fast das gleiche, huh?
Yes! Good work. I'll be there immediately. Do not confront him. If he tries to leave, only prevent his escape if you can do so safely.
Okay.
Let's get this bastard.
Woher weiß sie von Harris? Weiß ich von Harris? You arrive at the arcade, parking in the next lot, in the lot next to the mini golf course. You step out of your car, making your way over the building as the rain begins to pick up again. Thunder started to roll again in the distance, and a flash of lightning overhead lights up in the sky like daylight for a split second. When you reach the employee entrance, you find it locked. You shake the handle several times, but it doesn't budge. You start to look around for another entry when the door suddenly makes a loud clang and lurches forward. Könnt ihr euch übrigens vorstellen, dass ich gerade ein bisschen angespannt bin wegen dieser ganzen Situation? Also wirklich. Das nimmt mich echt hart mit. You quickly run behind a dumpster. A moment later, a janitor emerges with a large trash bin. He steps away from the entrance to stand behind an awning to stay out of the rain, seeing an opportunity to sneak around him and enter the building. As quietly as you can, you begin searching the building. At first, you don't see or hear anyone else apart from another janitor cleaning the bar area. But suddenly you hear someone bark an angry curse.
Oh, hell!
You search for the source of the voice and see Harris pacing in one of the back rooms.
Where the hell is she? Is she with someone else? Why is she late? She can't be late.
He pulls out a cheap-looking flip phone, an obvious burner, and checks the time.
Screw it. She's on Park West. Enough of this.
He begins to put his phone away, walking out of the back room and making his way toward an emergency exit. Freeze, Harry, don't move. Hello, Harris. Was nehme ich denn? Ich nehme Hello, Harris. Vielleicht speichere ich das nochmal? Ich habe richtig Bammel gerade. Ich speichere zu viel und zu viel. Harris' arms shoot up, but his right arm immediately drops slightly toward his breast pocket. He turns and sees you.
The hell is this? You some kind of freak or son of a bitch? Look what we have here.
Hi.
Did you do this, you little prick? Huh? Did you send the message to meet early? You're dead.
Harris reaches into his jacket. You know instantly, with all certainty, he reaching for a gun. Suddenly another voice yells from behind Harris.
Freeze! SPD! Put it down! Put the gun down, dirtbag!
Ich habe mich noch nie so sehr über Fumi gefreut. Bitte hilf! Tu was! Harris whips around in confusion, seeing Fumi pointing her gun at him before looking back to you.
You set me up? You stupid piece of crap, I'll kill...
Harris pulls his gun. You drop to the floor. Fumi fires 3 shots. All 3 shots hit center mass and Harris falls.
This is 042. I've got a 1071. I need medical at the Rated A arcade. Over.
Copy that.
While Fumi is calling in the shooting, you see Harry's breathing urgent swallow gasps, interrupted for a moment with a pitiful whine. You catch sight of his burner phone next to him. You quickly grab and pocket it. Fumi rushes over to grab Harris's gun, then over to you.
Are you hit? Are you hurt?
Nicht mehr als vorhin.
No? Good. Now I can beat your idiot head in.
Was?
What the hell were you doing? I told you not to confront the perp.
I overheard him leaving. He was on his way to his intended victim's place. I knew you were right behind me.
Don't get all flirty with me, you reckless idiot.
Hey.
You could have been killed. Or worse.
Das Worses, da hatte ich schon. Ich habe versucht, es zu verhindern und ich glaube, ich habe das geschafft.
I have to stabilize the perp. I'll touch
You
base
defeated
with you
me or
once the
Stalker
paperwork
without
is
them
done.
dying.
I don't want Brass knowing I put a civilian in danger to close this case. So hit the road.
Alright, I'm gone. Now leaving you, that's a real crime.
Okay, move. I won't tell you again.
Okay. You run back to your car, catching your eye of two curious and confused janitors as you flee the scene. However, just as you're about to start the car, Harris's burner phone begins to ding multiple times. You check and see that he's receiving multiple messages from Boss. Harris, I've indulged your reckless obsession long enough, I think. Wrap up, clean up, get to head office, we need to talk. Alley footage came back at long last. I've got a good look at the stray. You have work to do. Kann ich das Handy nicht zu Fumi geben und sie kümmert sich um den Rest? Weil ich will mich eigentlich nicht mehr drum kümmern. Ich schreibe mal vorsichtig zurück mit dem Hintergrund, mit dem Gedanken, dass wer auch immer dieser Boss ist, dass sie auf sich warten lässt und nicht sofort realisiert, dass irgendwas faul ist. Good. You arrive back at Mio's without much delay. You estimate you've only been gone for around 30 minutes. A quick ring at the lobby door and Mio buzzes you in. She meets you in the hall, a look of relief on her face.
Yay, you came back! I didn't doubt you for a second.
Ich schon, aber ich hab's ja irgendwie überstanden.
But I mean, that storm out there is pretty serious business. You could have been washed out to sea and become a pirate or something.
Nein.
Everything okay?
Yeah, everything turned out fine. A bit of excitement, but nothing to worry about. Yeah, everything turned out
Good.
fine.
I'm glad to hear it. Want to play some board games and drink wine? Or should I beat your butt at one of my video games while we drink wine? Or, I mean, we have a few hours.
Wir haben ein paar Hours.
We could, you know.
Haben wir jetzt Zeit? Mia reaches up and grabs a game off her head and wiggles her eyebrows up and down.
We could play a completely different kind of game.
Play beat-em-up games with Mio? Play a dating sim with Mio? Wir könnten mal ein Dating-Sim spielen. Ausnahmsweise. Ha. You step closer to Mio and her cheeks instantly flush pink. Mio takes your hand and walks up the stairs to her bed. She jiggles softly, rolling her eyes as if to say, yes, it's a bunk bed, deal with it. She sits on the bed, somehow fitting perfectly between all the stuffies and electronics strewn about. She slides a few games out of the way and pats her hand down on the sheets, inviting you to join her. For the next while, the two of you laugh and enjoy a silly dating game called Crush Crush. It's nice just spending time together. Oh, das ist süß. After all the fun is over, the two of you cuddle for some time, and at some point Mio finally falls asleep. You gingerly slip away from her embrace and quietly leave her room. Warum bleibst du nicht einfach, du Idiot? It's that moment that you feel the buzz of a phone vibrating in your pocket. You're surprised to find it's Harris' phone. The message on the front screen is from a boss. We know what you did to Harris. We're going to have a talk very soon. See you later. When you attempt to send a message and reply, an error pops up quickly. Message not sent. Putting the phone away, you check one last time on Mio and decide it's time to go. You have a feeling Mio is no longer in danger, but there is more to do. You leave quietly, locking the door behind you. The drive home is dark and quiet. Heißt das jetzt, ich habe Mio gerettet? wenn das so ist, dann gut. Dann sehr gut. Ist das schon der nächste Morgen? Ist das schon der nächste Morgen? Es ist schon der nächste Morgen. Also schon ist gut. Das war ja wieder eine Folge mit Überlänge. Also. Ich muss ganz ehrlich sagen, die Story hat mich jetzt echt hart mitgenommen. Also, herrje. Scheiße auch. Aber wenn Mio jetzt gerettet ist, dann bin ich jetzt wirklich beruhigt. Ich wollte noch irgendwas anderes sagen, aber ich weiß nicht mehr was. Das hat mich jetzt... Ich bin auf jeden Fall sehr erleichtert. Mein Problem ist, ich muss noch andere 4 retten. Ja. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich das hinkriege. Aber es ist zumindest einmal speichern wert, oder? Sehe ich genauso. Und zwar, hier. Yes. Okay. Oh mein Gott. Gut, dann würde ich sagen, danke euch fürs Zusehen. Wir sehen uns dann wieder in der nächsten Folge von Let's Play Hush Hush. Only your love can save them. Bis zur nächsten Folge dann. Macht es gut. Euer Arna und die. Tschüss, Lorö.